Hi there, everyone. Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Jamie.
Wow, we're almost done, Jamie. It's day 3 of our story of the creation, or the Bible story that talks about when God created the world, the universe, and everything in it.
Everything.
It's day 3. So we've already covered some of the really basic stuff at the very beginning when God created the universe, and then He created the earth. And then He covered the earth with water. He created the oceans. And then what did He do? I think then it was night and day.
Night and day,
right?
And then also the sky.
That's right,
and
yes.
Sun.
The sun
moon.
was in there. That's right, land.
Yes,
Created land.
Plants.
Plants were the first living things on the land. And then it was the oceans, right? He filled the oceans with swimming animals, fish, whales, dolphins, sharks, things like that. And then He filled the sky with flying things. I wonder if insects were included in there.
Ooh,
I kind of thought of birds, but then I thought, wait a minute, what about mosquitoes and bees and stuff like that?
They do fly.
They do fly, but
I would have preferred if He hadn't created mosquitoes,
That's
to be
true.
honest.
Yeah,
Not a fan.
Those giant bugs that bite you at night. Ugh, no, I don't want those. All right, and then of course it was the animals on the land. Those are the ones He created. Now these ones would be the big animals that we think of, like cows and elephants, lions, tigers, and then smaller animals as well, maybe the insects were included in there. But you'll notice from that list of animals that there's one that's not on the list, humans.
Oh,
Us.
humans.
That's right, we weren't on that list. So what's going on with that? Are we aliens who arrived later on a UFO? We just don't know, so that's why we're going to have to continue reading with part 3 of the creation. God wasn't finished, though. Next, He created humans. He made one male and one female. He also made them look like and be like Him. Then He blessed them and told them something important. Okay, so here we are. Yes, it's part 3, the final part of our creation story. So if God doesn't get the job done today, I don't know what's going to happen. And He still hasn't created people or 7-Elevens.
That's right. We need that to happen fast.
I'm getting nervous. All right, anyway, so let's see what it says here. God wasn't finished, though. Okay, good news. So God wasn't finished, though. In case you thought He might be finished, He's not finished. Oh, no, not at all. Next, He created humans.
Yay!
Yay for humans. Yay for us.
That's us.
Thank you for creating us, God. So He created humans. He created people. As it says more carefully there, or more exactly, He made one male and one female. And bonus points if you can tell me what their names are.
Yeah, bonus points.
Adam and Eve, I think that's the traditional names they get, right?
Yeah.
So that's how He did. That's what He did when He wanted to finish the job. And when something is finished, using it as an adjective, we say it's over, it's ended, the job is done. There is no more to do here. If the movie is finished, the movie is over, it's time to go home.
Okay.
If your food is finished, you can take the plates away and start washing them, but there is no more to eat here. And, well, if the day is finished, you'll probably be at home getting ready for bed, to go to bed. That's how often people will finish or end the day. Their day will end or will be finished when they're at home going to bed.
That's right. And we also mentioned that God created one male and one female.
Right.
So if you want to use the words male and female as adjectives, you would say a male animal or female animal, male person or female person. Male and female, of course, are genders, right? So male people typically.
Men, boys.
Men, boys. Females, typically women, girls. Male, female can be used as adjectives. It can be used as nouns too, but usually it's better to use it as an adjective describing a male dog, male cat, female dog, female cat.
Yes, we especially use them when talking about animals in kind of a scientific way, right? Like the male lion is bigger than the female and has that extra hair, but the female lions do most of the hunting or something like that, right? So we would use it in that kind of scientific way. But yeah, you wouldn't really say, oh, a male person talked to me on the bus today.
Yeah.
You'd say a man or a male, you could say as a noun, but using it as an adjective with people is a little bit strange.
A little weird.
All right, anyways, back to the article. It says, he, that's God, he also made them look like and be like him. Okay, yeah, I've heard this expression, we were created in the image of God. So if you want to know what God looks like, well, basically look at yourself in a mirror. That's what God looks like. And we also act or behave or do things like God. Not only do we look like him, we are. We want to be like him, as it says there in the sentence. Then he blessed them and told them something important. Well, that's good. All right, what did he tell them? We'll find out soon. But first, God blessed the people, which was a nice thing to do.
It was. And bless in this case usually means, in the Christian religion, they usually bless people. They'll make the sign
That's
of
one
a
way
cross,
you could do it. Yeah.
Right, but usually bless, often we say bless you after somebody sneezes, right? You want to kind of give them a goodwill, I guess. You want to kind of not really forgive them, but sort of, because they didn't necessarily do things wrong, but just giving them goodwill, good vibes, I guess, if you want to say.
It's kind of praying or saying some holy words to protect a person,
right?
To give them good luck, to, to sort of give God's power or God's protection to that person. So yeah, a minister might bless you.
Right.
Your friend who's, goes to church might bless you before you go off on a long trip or something. They're just trying to get God's help to keep you safe and keep you, all okay. All right, well, let's take a break, and then we'll be back with more about what God and man did on the sixth day.
All right.
God said, I'm putting you in charge of everything on the earth. Also, have many children. That way, they, their children, and their children's children can continue your work. God was now very pleased because his creation was complete. So, on the seventh day, he rested. He also blessed it and made it a special day.
So, people are here, men, women, or at least a man and a woman, and God's pretty happy, right? He just blessed them. So, making us feel protected by God. So that's nice.
That's very nice.
And then what happened?
Well, God said, I'm putting you in charge of everything on the earth. Also, have many children.
Oh, okay. Making people in charge of everything on the earth. All right.
Yeah, well, not you specifically.
I'm not sure the animals were super. Hey, the animals said, why does that guy get to be in charge? I'm an elephant. I should be in charge. But anyway, that's the way it worked out. Also, have many children. Go forth and multiply is kind of the idea there, right? You got to fill the earth. I mean, there's only two people, right?
There's
a lot of
space.
So you got to make some kids and kids and kids and kids. And that way it says they, your children, their children, and their children's children can continue your work. So yes, God told them to go out and make children because there's a big empty earth and you need to fill it. And one way to do that is to have babies or make children. And when we use children as a noun, of course, we're talking about young people. Anyone kind of under the age of 18, above the age of 0. Of course, in there we might talk about babies, we might talk about teenagers who are a little bit younger.
Right.
Some people might think of children as kind of being in the 5 to 12-year-old category, elementary school. But of course, anyone really under the age of 18, I think, would be considered a child. Now, of course, that's very important. One young person is a child, C-H-I-L-D. More than one would be children, all right? So there's no situation where you put an S on a word to make it plural. No, it's not childs, It's 2 or more children, 1 child. Of course, so since God wanted them to have lots of them, they wanted children, not just one child, because that would be very lonely.
Yeah, that would be.
All right, so then let's get back and see what it says. God was now very pleased because his creation was complete. He's created the universe, the earth, the sky, the sun, the oceans, land, plants, animals, and people. He's done. His creation was complete, or to use an earlier word, his creation was finished. So, on the 7th day, he rested. He got a cup of coffee, a nice magazine. He put his feet up. He kind of enjoyed the day off. He rested on that day, and he also blessed it and made it a special day. The day that he finished his work, the day he took off, he said, I like this idea, a day off. I think we should do this more often. So he blessed it and he made it a special day. And for Christian people, that of course is Sunday. That's why people go to church on Sunday. And traditionally, you shouldn't really do anything else on Sunday.
Yes, you're not supposed to work or do anything that's tiring really on Sunday at all. It's just supposed to be a day of rest.
It's true. And it's actually in some places in North America and Europe, most stores are closed on Sundays, right? I mean, it's changing these days, but there are places you will still find a lot of people just don't work on Sunday and even the stores are closed. So, you know, this kind of thing, even though it's from the Bible from thousands of years ago, it still has an effect in the modern world.
And earlier we said his creation was complete, right? So complete in this case is an adjective describing it to be finished or done.
Done.
Yeah, just all done. No more work to do. Nothing to add. His creation's all done.
Exactly. Your parents might say, no playing video games until your homework is complete.
That's right.
Until your homework is finished or done. And then once it is finished or done, you can rest. And here we're using the verb rest, of course, to talk about, well, just relaxing. You could rest just by sitting in a chair and doing nothing, you know, closing your eyes, even taking a little nap. But it could also just be sitting down, playing with your phone, reading a book, watching TV. It's not working. It's not exercising. It's not running around and using your energy. It's sitting or lying or doing something to get your energy back. That is what you're doing when you're resting. And I think we should rest now.
I think we should too.
It wasn't
relax.
6 days of hard work. It was 3 days of fun reading with you guys, but still, job done. The earth has been created. You're very welcome. No, actually, it wasn't us. We didn't do anything. We read the story along with you guys. And thanks for coming and joining us in reading this story. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Take care of the world.
That's right.
That was created somehow by someone at some time, but it's still lovely. And we all live in it, so let's be good to it. And we'll see you soon. Okay, everyone. Take care. Bye.
Goodbye.
God wasn't finished, though. Next, he created humans. He made 1 male and 1 female. He also made them look like and be like him. Then he blessed them and told them something important. God said, I'm putting you in charge of everything on the earth. Also, have many children. That way, they, their children, and their children's children can continue your work. God was now very pleased because his creation was complete. So, on the 7th day, he rested. He also blessed it and made it a special day.
Hi， 大家好，我是 Stephanie。我们一起来看单字。第一个呢是 male， 形容词，男性的。Our new teacher was a former male model。我们的新老师以前是男模特。第二个呢是 female， 形容词，女性的。Flight attendants are mostly female。空服员大多是女性。第三个单字呢是 bless， 动词，祝福、赐福。The priest blessed us during the service。牧师在礼拜仪式中给我们祝福，或者是当你听到某个人哈啾打喷嚏的时候呢，你就可以说 bless you。那它的渊源呢，是很久以前人们相信打喷嚏的时候，恶魔就会趁机入侵你的身体，所以如果说声 bless you， 就好像护身符一样，可以保护你。 最后一个单字呢是 complete， 形容词完成的。Our group project is finally complete. 我们的团队专案计划终于完成了。今天的第一个文法重点呢是 A puts B in charge of something。A 要 B 负责某项事物。In charge 表示负责主导管理，比如说管理班上缴交各项费用的总务股长，每天负责收钱还要保管钱的压力都很大，就可以说 Being in charge of collecting money from my classmates is very stressful. 负责向我同学收费压力很大。那介系词 of 后面 collecting money 就是收费这件事情，从这里我们就知道 of 后面会放负责的事情。我们再看一句哦。The class put Cindy in charge of collecting fees for school activities. 这个班级让 Cindy 负责收取学校活动的费用。所以呢，就像例句一样，在 in charge of 前面放上 put somebody， 就是让这个人负责某项事物的意思哦。最后一个重点呢是 that way， 那么一来，像是现在健康意识抬头，一天喝到足够量的水是很重要的，所以很多人就会买那种很大有刻度的水瓶。那也就进入我们的例句 ，Natalie always has a big water bottle with her.That way, she can make sure she drinks 2 liters of water every day. Natalie 总是带着一个大水壶，那么一来，她就能确保她每天喝到2公升的水。那这就是今天的解释。See you.
Hello everyone, I'm Matt.
And I'm Oliver.
Today we're going to play a game called Guess the Bear. We each have 3 words on our cards and 2 example sentences where the word is replaced with the word bear. We will each have 1 minute to guess all 3 words. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's start the clock. Okay, first one is an adjective. Do you have the Bear DVD set of Bones? They sat in bare silence for 10 minutes. Do you have the Bear DVD set of Bones? They sat in bare silence for 10 minutes.
It's right on the edge, but
Okay,
just yeah.
Next one. Okay, next one is also an adjective. Bear tropical birds are typically very colorful. An all-bear school only has boys.
No. Do it again.
Okay, bear tropical birds are typically very colorful. An all-bear school only has boys.
I don't know. Pass.
Okay, next one again. Okay, next one is a phrase with 2 words. I joined the soccer team. Bear, bear, I can show off my skills. And Ted is always baking. Bear, bear, he can open a bakery one day.
So that?
Almost? Oh
man.
Okay. So let's go back to the first.
Okay.
Let's go back to the first adjective. That was an adjective that's First one was complete. So it was. Do you have the complete DVD set of Bones? And they sat in complete silence for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The next one is male. So male tropical birds are typically very colorful. And an all-male school only has boys.
That's actually quite easy to be fair.
Next one you were really close to the 2-word phrase. It's that way. I joined the soccer team. That way I can show off my skills. And Ted is always baking. That way he can open a bakery one day.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
My turn.
All right. I'm sure you do better than I did.
Oh,
Ready?
so.
Here you go. Okay, and so the mother bear, the oldest child, bear, his siblings. The manager bear, me, bear, the cash register.
So is this a phrase? This is a.
Sorry, excuse me. It's a 4-word phrase.
Okay.
Yeah. The mother bear of the oldest child, bear, his siblings. The manager bear, me, bear, the cash register.
Okay, now skip
Yeah.
that.
Okay, another adjective. Bear lions do all of the hunting. All of the attendants on this flight are bear.
Female.
Yes. A verb. The priest bared the newly wedded couple. He asked God to bear his family.
Witness? No, to
Priest.
the priest.
The priest bared the newly wedded couple. Bared. It's okay, yeah.
One 1 for 3.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, so this one was the priest blessed the newly wedded couple.
Okay.
He asked God to bless his family. And then this one was impossible. It was a 4-word phrase. It said, it's puts in charge of. So the mother puts the oldest child. The mother puts the oldest child in charge of his siblings. And the manager puts me in charge of the cash register.
Ah, okay.
You could have got it, but I would have been amazed.
Thinking about mother bears.
See you next time.